The Red Tag year-end clearance event continues at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Now through December 31st, nearly every vehicle is tagged with our best offers of the season on our most popular Chevrolet and GMC cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop for massive discounts. APR starting at 0%, no down payment, and low monthly payment options available. Plus, receive no monthly payments for up to 90 days. Now, just in time for the holidays, get an extra $1,000 off our already low price tags on every pre-owned vehicle in stock, but only while they last. So, hurry down to the Auto Plaza, find your tag, and find your deal. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza to you and your family. See how
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Friday, December 13th. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. Las Vegas Metro held a press briefing earlier this week to discuss the officer-involved shooting that left one man dead after a call for suicide. News 25 has more.
A standoff with Las Vegas Metro at the South Point Hotel on South Las Vegas Boulevard ended with one person pronounced dead on December 8th. At a Las Vegas Metro meeting briefing, Assistant Sheriff Dory Corin discussed the events that occurred that evening.
On December 8, 2024, at approximately 5 p.m., the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department received a call from the hotel security regarding a potential suicidal individual at a hotel at the 9700 block of South Las Vegas Boulevard. The initial welfare check was requested by the individual's family, who had grown concerned after they discovered a suicide note left at his home in California. The hotel room in question was rented by the individual identified as Cesar Reyes II. Hotel security knocked on his door to conduct a welfare check but received no response. Upon attempting entry, they found the safety latch engaged and reported hearing the sound of a firearm being racked from inside the room. As a precaution, the hotel staff backed away from the room and contacted LVMPD for assistance. Patrol officers arrived and attempted to make contact with Cesar, but he remained unresponsive. At that point in time, the situation was deemed a barricade, prompting the deployment of the LVMPD SWAT unit as well as our crisis negotiators. Despite extensive efforts to try to make contact and communicate with Cesar, he did not respond over the course of several hours. SWAT officers ultimately used an explosive breach to open the door to the room. Upon opening the door, Cesar emerged armed with a shotgun and attempted to flee down the hallway. During his escape, he tripped over one of our police robots, causing him to drop the shotgun. At that time, Cesar then quickly stood back up, picked up the shotgun, and continued to charge down the hallway towards SWAT officer Adam and his partner. Officers gave multiple commands for Cesar to drop his weapon, but he continued to advance on them. Faced with an imminent threat, Officer Adam discharged his firearm, striking Cesar and bringing him to the ground. We will now play video from LVMPD's Armor Robot, the police robot I mentioned earlier. As you can see, there was an explosive breach, followed by Cesar exiting the room in a moment. In the video, he's seen tripping and falling over the robot. He then gets back up, picks up the shotgun, and charges towards officers.
Drop the gun! Do it now! Drop the gun! Drop it!
Officers ordered him to drop the weapon, but he continued toward them, prompting Officer Zachary Adam to open fire. Reyes was struck and later pronounced dead at the scene. The LVMPD Critical Incident Review Team is investigating the use of force in the incident, focusing on department policies, tactics, and training.
More news now. A Las Vegas man has now been sentenced to 100 years in prison following a shooting spree that killed one person and injured several others in 2020.
A Las Vegas judge sentenced Christopher McDonald, age 32, to life in prison on Friday, December 13th for his role in the 2020 multiple state shooting spree that left one man dead and several other people injured. McDonald, who pleaded guilty but mentally ill in October, faces 23 felony charges, including first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and multiple counts of discharging a firearm. He will be eligible for parole after 100 years, effectively ensuring that he will not be released. The Thanksgiving Day shooting spree claimed the life of 22-year-old Kevin Mendiola Jr., who was fatally shot outside of a 7-Eleven on East Lake Mead Parkway in Henderson, Nevada. Mendiola was with his girlfriend and his younger brother at the time, both whom were also injured. Authorities said Christopher McDonald participated in the shooting spree alongside of his brother Sean McDonald and Sean's wife Kaylee Lewis. The shooting spree spanned from Henderson, Nevada to Parker, Arizona, where multiple additional shootings occurred. Sean McDonald, who was also arrested for the shootings, faces the death penalty and an additional terrorism charge. Court documents reveal that Christopher McDonald claimed that his brother directed him to, in quotes, shoot the black guy, and reference an upcoming war. Kaylee Lewis's involvement remains under investigation, with her next court appearance scheduled for June of 2025. Details of her recent status hearing were not made public.
Well, history is being made across the nation as its next White House administration continues to work diligently, preparing for January 20th, 2025. And our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers, as usual, now joins us from the city with the latest events coming out of the Trump and Vance transition.
Times are changing, and it's Trump time, who has now been selected as Time Magazine's 2024 Person of the Year, while also ringing the New York Stock Exchange bell in another meaningful and monumental move. Let's check this out and see the proud native New Yorker return home to his beloved Manhattan after scoring one of the most political and historical victories of all times.
It is an honor, and this is a double because usually they don't coordinate the Man of the Year or the Person of the Year with the ringing of the bell. And brilliantly, you picked them both at the same time, and you were all friends, and you said, let's do it. And it takes one trip. It doesn't take two trips. That's okay. We like to save. We like to be able to do it properly.
This marks the first time the double president and leading businessman rang the symbolic stock exchange bell.
We're going down to ring the bell now, and I could just say that the economy, I believe, is going to be very strong. We do have to solve some problems. We have wars going on that we didn't have. We have a lot of things happening that we didn't have that would have never happened. They would have never happened, but now they have happened. And I want to get them solved. We have to get them solved because ultimately the power of weaponry today is the biggest threat we have. The weapons are so powerful, so devastating, and I rebuilt our military. I got to know every one of them, including nuclear weapons. I hated to do it. Actually, I hated to do it. As you get them and as they come online, it makes you very sad because you know what the purpose of them is, and you just hope to God that you never have to use them. Because if you do, the world will never be the same. So we have to be very, very smart. We have to be very sharp.
Two-time First Lady Melania Trump rang the bell in 2019, commemorating her Be Best initiative that fights against cyberbullying.
We're going to give tremendous incentive like no other country has. We're cutting your taxes. We're going to cut them very substantially. We got them down to 21% from probably 42 or 44%, depending on where you are. And we got them down to 21. Everyone said that was a miracle. Now we're getting them down to 15, but only if you make your product here. Otherwise, you pay 21, which is not bad. It's in the middle of the pack. But 15 brings you down to among the lower.
American stocks have soared significantly since U.S. President Donald J. Trump's latest victory.
For those that are running the big companies, those great, big, beautiful companies, nobody's going to be leaving us. You're going to be coming back. You're going to be bringing it back to the United States. We are incentivizing everybody to come back to the United States. We want you back here. Car manufacturers, everybody. And we have one product that nobody has really to the extent that we do. It's called oil and gas.
Happy holidays from all of us here at KPVM Television. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
And coming up, find out how the Regional Planning Commission has given the first steps to breaking ground for another casino and hotel in Pahrump. You're watching News 25.
I wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends and the good fellowship we have and all the great employees here at Valley Electric who make my job easy. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
The Red Tag year-end clearance event continues at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Now through December 31st, nearly every vehicle is tagged with our best offers of the season on our most popular Chevrolet and GMC cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop for massive discounts. APR starting at 0%, no down payment, and low monthly payment options available. Plus, receive no monthly payments for up to 90 days. Now, just in time for the holidays, get an extra $1,000 off our already low price tags on every pre-owned vehicle in stock, but only while they last. So, hurry down to the Auto Plaza, find your tag, and find your deal. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza to you and your family. Si hablamos.
Mastriani Fashions. Everything in the store has been marked down for our huge holiday sale. Suits priced up to $900, now $299. Suits priced up to $500, now $149. All jackets priced up to $500, now $179. Take advantage and save like never before. We can fit anyone from children to big and tall with on-site alterations. Look your best with Mastriani Fashions, with the latest fashions arriving weekly. Visit one of our 2 locations today.
With the help of my VA care team, I'm reaching new heights.
Learn more at vacareers.va.gov/PSA.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by Da Shop LV, vape and smoke accessories where you can always find the Aloha spirit. Located at 1555 East Flamingo Road in Las Vegas.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo on this Friday the 13th. And the Vegas Golden Knights coming off of an exciting overtime win the other night. They have a matinee tomorrow. More in sports with Mikey.
Welcome to your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights played up in Winnipeg against the Jets last night. Got some highlights for you. First period, a 4-on-2 for the Jets. Chiprikov gets the scoring started, 1-0. Let's fast forward all the way to the third period. Keegan Colasar makes it 1-1. Later on in the third period, Josh Morrissey puts the Jets back on top, 2-1. 2 minutes left in the game. Golden Knights with a 2-man advantage. Tick, tack, toe. Victor Olofsson with the late game heroics. Overtime time. The Jets make a bad change here. Theodore to Barbashev. He scores. Golden Knights win their 4th game in a row. They sit on top of the Pacific with 41 points. They play the Oilers in Edmonton tomorrow afternoon. Emirates NBA Cup in Las Vegas is happening this weekend at T-Mobile Arena. Atlanta Hawks will play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday at 1:30, and Houston Rockets will play Oklahoma City at 5:30 p.m. Las Vegas Raiders trying to make history on Monday Night Football. They play the Atlanta Falcons. Pahrump Valley Trojans girls and boys basketball are both at home. They're taking on Moapa Valley. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Nobody ever said you were not talented. And the Regional Planning Commission met this week and approved a proposed hotel that will span more than 33,000 square feet. And News 25 has this big story.
During the recent Regional Planning Commission meeting on December 11th, the Commission voted 5-0 for a new proposal for the town of Pahrump. Majestic Pahrump Holdings, LLC, is proposing a 125-room, 5-story Silverton hotel on 7.56 acres of land on the east side of Highway 160 at Gamebird Road in a commercial general zoning area. This proposed hotel contains 125 rooms on a 33,361 square foot casino, gaming, and patio area, which includes 15,000 feet for the casino, bar, and restaurant space. Back in October of 2018, the Regional Planning Commission spoke about the height of this proposed establishment, saying that the height of the structure exceeded the maximum height of 48 feet in the zoning district. This issue was soon resolved with the board and Fire Chief Scott Lewis as well as the applicant. During the meeting, Rick Lane, who is the applicant for this proposal, spoke to the board about this Silverton proposal and what it entails.
So here's what the front of the casino looks like. And I think from a standpoint as far as when you're coming down Highway 160, I think it's going to be quite nice. I think people are going to like the look of it. There is how it lays out on the 8 acres over here. So we got the hotel over here, casino here, pool area in the back, and this also includes the construction of a roundabout.
I actually have 2 questions for you. So has much changed from the plan, from the layout from 2018, from the original approval of the conditional use permit?
No.
Okay.
No.
My second question is, have you read, do you understand, and do you agree to the conditions of approval as stated in the staff report?
Yes.
Fire Chief Scott Lewis also spoke on the phone, confirming the changes from the 2018 application.
It is absolutely correct. In 2018, we made comments regarding the proposal. And at that time, we had one tower ladder, which was 75 feet vertical height, 66 horizontal. But since then, we have been able to increase our fleet footprint by adding 2 additional. One currently is in facelift now, and we have another in service that are both 75 feet height. With the 4-story occupied space and consideration to parking, use of green space, sidewalks, things like that, a 4-story occupied building should have no real issue for a 75-foot aerial device. So available to Pahrump Fire Rescue for any response to such a facility. There'll be 2 frontline, 1 reserve status. And all 3 of them actually are quints, so they also are equipped with pumps and water. So from that standpoint alone, I think we'll be in good shape.
Then I'll entertain a motion.
Chair.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to move to approve based on the findings that's outlined in the staff report and subject to conditions as stipulated in this report.
Can you state that it was CU 24-46?
Oh, yes. This is CU 24-46.
I'll second it.
Thank you very much. We have a motion to approve and a second. Call for the vote, starting with Commissioner Simonek.
Aye.
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 Bohannon's aye.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is approved.
Much more coming up, including your very important weekend weather forecast. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
We are ramping up the savings this holiday with the Wrap Up the Year sales event only at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. We are overloaded with inventory and the boss says it's gotta go. Everything will be priced lower than ever. All sales managers have been instructed to reduce prices and step up trade values. Your trade will never be worth more than it's worth right now. No reasonable offer will be refused. Come take advantage of incredible offers on all new vehicles in stock, like the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4xe Willys, with available 0% financing or up to $11,250 in total savings. Jeep, famous for freedom. Whatever your needs, Saida Trudeau is sure to have the right vehicle for you. Come in today and wrap up the savings with the Wrap Up the Year sales event going on now at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
I'm excited to announce my all-new mattress topper. In the times we're in, I wanted to bring you the best affordable mattress topper ever. So I took my two best technologies and combined them to make the ultimate mattress topper. And now you can get it for as low as $69.98. Queen size, only $99.98. It all starts with my famous MyPillow foam that provides you that overall full body support. Second is the individual comfort supports that give you an amazing custom sleep experience. It's like it's made specifically for you. The queen size alone has over 14,000 comfort supports. This is the perfect mattress topper to improve any bed. New bed, old bed, your guest beds. Get them for every bedroom in your house. Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the all-new My Mattress Topper for as low as $69.98. Queen size, only $99.98. Don't delay, order today.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's Mikey now to tell us what's cooking over on the radio side this Sunday morning on Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio. You can stream that on channel 28.5. And 25.8, and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Howdy. When I'm out harvesting all the vegetables that I grew, I like to take the Ace Country Radio app with me. You can too. Download it today. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast. Born on December 9th, friend of the show, Sylvia. We'll celebrate her. Born on December 13th, 1917, was Wesley Tuttle. We'll pay tribute to him. Also born on December 13th, Randy Owen from the band Alabama. Another December 13th birthday, John Anderson. Born on December 14th, 1899, DeFord Bailey. We'll pay tribute to him. And of course we'll get the holidays kicked off in the right fashion with some great country Christmas tunes and other genres. Classic Country Breakfast this Sunday morning at 8 on Ace Country Radio, streaming at KPVM.TV, channel 25.8, and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Thank you, Mikey. You go well with my bacon and eggs every Sunday morning. And now here is your weekly Crypto Fits update with News 25.
Crypto Fits, Saturday morning at 11 on Ace Country Radio.
Crypto Fits, crypto breaking news. Brought to you by ReddingBitcoinCenter.com as we dive into some crypto lingo. P, proof of work. Commonly written as POW, this is a consensus mechanism employed by many blockchains to prove that miners have done the computational work to guess the 64-character hash necessary to add a block to the blockchain. Broadcasting the solution allows other nodes to quickly verify that your hash is correct and that you've carried out the work required to get it. Proof of stake, commonly written as POS, this is a consensus mechanism employed by some blockchains that requires verifiers to lock up or stake a certain amount of cryptocurrency to earn a chance to add new blocks to a blockchain. The more coins you stake, the better your chances of becoming a validator. Should you spend your way into the position to deliberately approve a fraudulent transaction, you risk losing your stake.
For more information, visit cryptofits.io.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
The Lerner and Rowe WeatherCam today looking at the beautiful wild horses at the Calvada Eye here in Pahrump. Now, speaking of the Calvada Eye, right down there tomorrow, 2160 East Calvada Boulevard, the Jingle and Joy Christmas Party. There will be 50 outdoor vendors. Will the weather hold up? Forecast.
Oh, Happy Bread French Bakery and Cafe. Now serving breakfast all day, including our delicious crepe, waffles, omelets, and more. For lunch, our deli sandwiches are the best in town, featuring high-quality meats and cheeses, and made on our wonderful French breads baked here every day. Come enjoy our little corner of France in the desert, and enjoy a conversation over an espresso, just like the street cafes of Paris. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week. Merci.
Mastriani Fashions. Everything in the store has been marked down for our huge holiday sale. Suits priced up to $900, now $299. Suits priced up to $500, now $149. All jackets priced up to $500, now $179. Take advantage and save like never before. We can fit anyone from children to big and tall with on-site alterations. Look your best with Mastriani Fashions, with the latest fashions arriving weekly. Visit one of our 2 locations today.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 47. Weather twins for Fallon and Carson City at 50 degrees. 45 in Tonopah, 46 Goldfield, 53 in Beatty, 56 Amargosa, 54 in Las Vegas, and 65 in Death Valley. But over in our paradise of Pahrump, we are currently seeing clear skies at 51 degrees. Saw a high of 56. Wind southeast 3 miles per hour. Humidity 34%, and the sun rose at 6:46. However, it's already went away at 4:30 p.m. Expect humidity at 43%. Winds east-southeast 7 miles per hour, the low of 40 degrees, and clear skies. Let's let Santa Claus take it away to our 7-day forecast. He's rushing along to give us the news for the weekend. Let's check it out. We are seeing high winds tomorrow, Saturday. 18 mile per hour winds, 63 degrees and clear skies though. And then those winds chill out for Sunday. Skies staying clear at 60 degrees. And we got weather triplets yet again, Monday through Wednesday, 63 degrees. And then we bump up to the upper 60s come Friday, landing on 67 degrees and scattered clouds. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. That looks pretty good. Again, it's a good weekend. Get out there, string up some outdoor lights. And that'll just about do it for all of us here tonight and for the week. News 25, I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great weekend.
Happy retirement. So, Dad, what are you gonna do next?
We just miss being around kids.
And we are